So, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you very much for giving this opportunity to me to present this topic. I think from since morning, all the leaders, specialists, they are talking about advanced technology or process improvement. So, I believe this topic is more relevant, and the solutions which we are going to talk about are very much suitable for process improvement in vaccine manufacturing. So today's basic learning objective will be how we can leverage modern technology to minimize human errors and realize better efficiency. Also to have access continue to product improvement and enhance functionality. Again, achieve better control and higher flow rate accuracy in the process. And of course, to reimagine continuous manufacturing process with single-use system. So, as we know, typically a lot of developments are happening in pharmaceutical process, which is significantly changing since last decade, we can say. So shifting from traditional molecular synthesis to employing the use of bacterial and mammalian cells as a biological factories to produce much more complex molecules. This typical shift to biopharmaceutical production has required the use of more complex testing and production hardware than typically used in the past. With biopharmaceutical production, rather than simple chemical synthesis, the goal is to influence and control living cells in such a way that successful and repeatably all the process will, workflow will be improved. So coming to overall better understanding, I will be taking you through upstream and downstream process in the biopharmaceutical, where fluid handling flow we can see. So this is how the overall process will be there, where definitely R&D to pilot scale, full scale process. So definitely while size and scale changes at every stage, but the workflow remains similar. So basically cellular selection and initial growth optimization, then it goes to full production, then harvesting target material, then cleanup. So testing and packaging is the last one. Of course, throughout this typical workflow, a lot of things are involved, which are like valves, tubings, then you got sensors and definitely pumps. So this is typically enhancing fluid handling solution. So because of various regions or media to be moved throughout the workflow and the different requirements at each stage of development, selecting the best product is always very involved process actually. So in fact, I would say there are typical key drivers where these make your process better. So we heard many ideas about the process or development of the process side. So applying any technology to minimize errors and ensure operational efficiency. Now let's have a look where product design can be effectively done to increase efficiency. So these are the key drivers. First of all, streamlining the operation is the challenge, then process improvement, and third one is accuracy and productivity. When we talk about streamlining the operation, typically our goal is to automate all the routine tasks which are involved in the process, which helps to reduce the errors. So definitely these are the, what we can say, major factors where we can improve productivity. Whether the focus on discovery of potential therapeutic compound that can be produced via biopharmaceutical method, or any kind of identification of mass produced to target any compound. So their streamlining will be playing a major role. What we can say with this in mind, one of the main challenge that many laboratories deal is routine programming of equipment. So as each operational setup often involves several steps, numerous variables. Not only does the programming of that particular batch or equipment, but also that manual intervention definitely includes errors or any other what we can say lost revenue or increased expenses. So just to understand this, have a case study here. So here Richa is a lab supervisor over here, and her job is to prepare equipment for daily operations to set up the process. So challenge is to set up and processing time. It takes huge time. So, and another challenge is risk of human error. So what tool or what process improvement they can do is, first process improvement is program storage. Now here what major new things are there. Basically manually if you are doing some setting of the program, it takes huge time for all the batches, right? Earlier it used to take almost for her 1 hour. By using advanced technology, Masterflex Live, Masterflex Sense, MasterSense, these are the products which are the peristaltic pumps which can help to program almost more than 15 programs for scientists or those who are working on the particular process. So that program can be recalled, that can be immediately can be started. So that is going to reduce her time, and they can utilize that time on productive task actually. So that is one. Another technology is remote monitoring. We have Masterflex Live, which is one of the peristaltic pump cloud-based system. So that can help you to get all pump operated through your laptop or mobile. From anywhere you can monitor that pump. You need not to be present in front of pump actually. So this is going to reduce their time of first of all storage of the program. Again remote monitoring will help them for reducing another times. So talking about all this new technology, definitely we have 21 CFR facilities into it. Also 3-level securities are there, and it has got a lot of program storage from where they can collect the history. If you have to make some SOPs for your process, you can download that histories and you can utilize as future batches actually. So yeah, another factor is process improvement, where definitely what we can say, so operational consistency and process improvement, which is another area where we can talk about overall scalability or what is integration with automation or monitoring process. So that will help to maintain operational efficiency. So there we have certain products, so we can utilize that. Again, talking about overall process improvement, how to scale up, right from R&D to pilot plant to process production level. So as we know, during this overall period, throughout this biopharmaceutical process or vaccine manufacturing, peristaltic pumps have earned their value with wide flexible features. First of all, they are very much accurate. Then the media or liquid, which never comes in contact with other parts of the pump except tubing. So this will reduce the contamination risk. So that is why pumps are preferred in the industry. And overall, talking about Masterflex, Avantor products, Masterflex and Ismatic, these are premium brands. Definitely most of the all top industries are using already. For example, Serum, they are having more than 300 to 400 pumps to handle this vaccine manufacturing typically during COVID time. So more than 10,000 plus combinations Masterflex can offer. That is one of the unique feature available. Whatever the scientist or therapeutics or anybody who is working on project, he needs exactly, we can combine that kind of solution for them. So again, talking about advanced technology to improve overall scale-up facility, or typically what kind of support we can give is installation and qualification. That typically takes time. There we can play major role and we can support in that. And these are advanced technology where common user interface is there. So you will be giving some login ID passwords, so there will be protection, so nobody can interfere with that pump, and that kind of technology it is. So coming to overall product range, if we can say, we have microflow pumps from microliter to certain 42 liter per minute dosing or transferring application. It can be used either in acid or base dosing or nutrient dosing or transfer. So medium flow, laboratory standard and industrial process products are there, which are suitable for bioreactor, then to transfer, feed and filtration kind of applications. So it can be operated remotely, as I discussed about Masterflex Live and Masterflex Sense. Then higher flow rate, where big batches are there or production level. There we have industrial process and batch transfer products are there. So up to 42 liter per minute. So typically transfer, filtration and chromatography feed applications, that kind of flow rates can be achieved. So coming to next, where you might have seen the pump heads are there in peristaltic pump. Typically this is cytoflow pump head. This is convex roller. Basically whatever the products you have seen in peristaltic pump, the rollers of the pumps are flat in surface. So but this is very unique design available exclusively with Masterflex. Convex rollers, what it does basically, it is helping to transfer shear sensitive or live cells. Because of this arrangement, the minimum touch point between the cells and the tubing, wherever the occlusion is happening. And due to that, the shear sensitive liquid is more efficiently transferred in these pump heads. So you can definitely ask about these, or you can, if you are a user, you can ask for a demo or something. We have certain models, so we can send. So this is really good to scale up also, because scale up in the sense to increase the flow rate. If you are working on certain facility for 1 liter per minute, you want that in 7 liter per minute. So you need not to change the entire system. You got a liberty to work on this pump head only. So this is again very unique convex roller, which is a cytoflow pump head. So again, process improvement could be possible with flexible control and integration. That is most important, because overall efficiency will determine on what kind of reliability of your process. So then only you can work on remote operation or via different communication with PLC or something automation on that part. So when typically if you want to centralize all the peristaltic pumps, definitely there are options with the master sense or masterflex pumps. We got Ethernet IP Profibus communication drives where you can connect this pump through your system and you can operate from there also. So definitely we saw some of key benefits of Masterflex Live application, where Masterflex Live enable monitoring pump online actually. Then with that you can, there is no need to present in front of pump physically. You can operate that pump from anywhere actually. So also you can put safety notifications or some process alerts or something. So pump will shut off or what, that kind of notifications are also there. So I would say this will give you more data for your process. You can download that data, operational history of the pumps and all that to make SOPs or to find out the new techniques to tackle some problems in future batches or something. So for that it is really good technology. So we spoke on this Masterflex Live, then accuracy and productivity. So overall our goal is to establish and establish protected and repeatable results. So how we can maximize this? So typically when we see to improve efficiency, we will replace manual time consuming process with automated one. So definitely all workflow parameters like flow rate, pressure to ensure process is as per specification, we can get it through automation actually. So we can use sensors also, monitors also, scale-ups, so that can be used in the process. So basically our challenge is to introduce tools to our process and to provide more efficiency and protection. So there is one case study where Ashish is one engineer, and his role is to integrate all the hardware to produce a responsive system. So the challenge is to manual pump adjustment and overpressure concerns. So what he can do is, so typically he can go for master sense pump, where he will control all the pump through the process actually. He can do flow sensors, he can utilize flow sensors and pressure sensors where it can be integrated in the system and it will give the feedback to the pump and typically the process will be controlled. So how the process will look like, this is typically integration. This is one of the direct connection with the pump and one of the process feedback connection with the pump actually. So both way he can do that configuration. So we have certain single-use products which is very interesting. Yeah, definitely we can deliver on quality and overall varieties of the products, and as per customization or as per your choice we can work on that. So comprehensive supplier management program with qualified first and second source of key components also. Then we have expertise into fluid handling, so we can give you entire solution, not only the single use, along with the pump and fittings and all the controlling equipments. So we have overall local presence is good, and we have designing approval systems are in line properly, where it will not take more time. So customization, as I said, we can do customization also as per your requirement. Definitely we have good manufacturing setup. Then we have specialty single-use products self-designed, self-manufactured, so definitely control on the inventory and quality. Then we have customized product for fluid handling, 2D bags and 3D bags, tank liners, mixing bags, bag manifolds. So all these TFF and overhead mixing systems we can customize and supply. Definitely today's takeaways are like, to improve any process, you should utilize the Masterflex Live, Masterflex Master Sense models, where all these integration can be done, and definitely time reduction, error reduction could be possible, and we can achieve the better results. So once again, thanks for giving me opportunity to talk in this forum, and have a nice time ahead. Thank you.